Hey everyone, time for a little bit of an update. First thing I want to talk about was the diet. Diet's been kind of interesting. So I started watching what I was eating again in February because I thought my shoulders healed enough. We'll go ahead and start coming back down. So I went back to the calories I was at on the initial diet, which was right around 2200, 2300, and I've been watching what I eat in pretty well. Again, the weekends let myself go a little bit into cheat mode, but not too crazy. Just if I'm going out to eat with family or friends, I'm not too worried about the calories, and if I want an extra pop here or there, I'm alright with it on the weekends. But it was kind of interesting. So the first week and a half in February, when I started this again, I went down and I was pretty happy, and I ended up getting right back to where I was when I quit the diet to recover from surgery. However, then I started lifting again, and an interesting thing happened. Every week that I've been lifting, despite eating the same stuff, I've gone up anywhere from 1.5 to 2 pounds. So that put me back up to 262. And then I started going back down, and I went back down to 258 as I started lifting heavier. And then, I missed 1 week because I focused on reps instead of heavy weight. So I was only able to work out the one squat workout. My weight went back up. Again, still eating the same stuff. And now my weight's going back down. So I'm right at 260 right now. I have no idea what's going on. Some theories I have, maybe a lot of the weight that is coming back is muscle mass, although that doesn't make sense because I'm not on a caloric surplus, so I wouldn't expect to be gaining muscle. However, I had quite a bit of atrophy. Maybe I'm just getting back what I had. I have no idea. If you guys have any theories, let me know. I've already started cutting back just a little bit at a time to see what's going on, and I am increasing lifting. This week we're going to start light deadlifts, some bench with just the bar, and making sure we're getting some rows in, and going to be adding arm work back in. I cut arm work out with the exception of the shoulder raises because I was worried about my bicep tendon. When I got a little bit heavier, it started pulling a little bit on the front of the shoulder, so I cut that out. So that's my only theory, because like I said, I've been watching my calories and I'm eating the same as I was, but the weight's going up. Who knows? Now on to squats. Last week was kind of interesting, and I'm not going to put all the footage in here, but I'll show you a little bit. I had planned to do another set of 5x5. So I did 5x5 with 335. And I was going to do 5x5 with 345, just the plus 10. But I decided, you know what? That's not good enough. So I went 345 for 5, 355 for 5, 365 for 5. And then I said, I'm just going to keep going. I'm not too worried about the reps. So I put 375 on there, and I did that for 3. And then I put 385 on there and did that for 2. Alright, that's it there. Whew.
That one may have been.
What's that?
That one was a little low, like you went lower than you needed to. By precision.
Yeah, I know, it's because the weight.
Yeah, the weight pulled you right down.
385 for 2. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure that was a PR with the safety squat bar. Now, with the regular bar, 405 was still kind of a warm-up, so it's definitely harder with the safe squat bar. And then we tried 2 days later to do this terrible workout for conditioning that was recommended to me by Brian. Now, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his last name, but any of you guys that are into strongman or want to get better at powerlifting and do some strongman type movements, I just found his channel and I've been watching all these videos. Just so much amazing content, how to do stuff, different things to try. But one of the things he recommended for conditioning is you start a stopwatch. And the first minute, you do one squat at your body weight. So I used 255 because the day that I weighed in, I was 257, and I was like, okay, 257, I'll just do 255. So I did 1 rep. And then at the minute mark, so 1 minute later, you start again, you do 2 reps. And you keep doing this until you can't go anymore. And I'll show you the very last set, which ended up being during minute 6, where I was trying to do 7 reps.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. 5, 2 more. 6. 7.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna hate this. 10 seconds.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, jeez. That was awful.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the camera.
Ooh. And what's interesting about this failure, I was starting to breathe hard, but it wasn't my lungs that killed me. I think I could have gone 1 more minute on my lungs, but my quads and my back had absolutely nothing left. I think I was not recovered from squatting heavy because that's the first time I've really squatted any sort of weight, and I wasn't sore, but I did not have much left. So I finished the 7 and I was done, and then tried doing 2 more sets with that same weight just to get some reps in, and I only got 5 for 2 different sets. So I was pretty miserable. And then Saturday we ended up moving a bunch of shingles, so Glenn came over and helped me, which I really appreciate that. But we went to the dump and unloaded all the shingles. Then I took my kids to their cousin's birthday party, which was at this really cool trampoline place. I don't remember, Sky Zone I think is what it's called. But they have trampolines like on the wall and on the ground, and you get to bounce around, bounce off the walls, and jump into this big foam pit. It was really awesome. I really wish I could have done it, but I was really worried, you know, if I fell or anything, that'd mess up my shoulder. So decided not to do that. But then yesterday, I decided to squat again, and I blame the Arnold. All you people, you know who you are, Tony, posting all this stuff on the Arnold, and just all this heavy lifting, and I'm just all day, I'm like, man, I want a deadlift, I want a bench, I want a log press, and I just, so mad I can't do anything right now. And then I watched Eddie Hall's documentary on Netflix. Now, I really liked it. Now, I will say, lot of swearing, so if that bothers you, do not watch it. But it was really cool to just kind of get into his mind and see all the stuff that he's had to go through and give up, and on his journey to setting the world deadlift record when he got that. And it was just awesome. And then you throw the Arnold in there. I'm like, man, I gotta do something heavy. So I went in with this mentality that I was going to do something heavy. And yeah, it worked pretty well. So here is the first working set. Take my hat off. Whew. It's adding weight. Now on that you will notice it's not 4 plates, but it is 405. And again, the safety squat bar weighs 65 pounds. So I have never done 405 on the safety squat bar, and I got it for 3 reps. So that was really nice. And that is a PR. And I was like, you know what? That's not good enough. It's not good enough. I got more in me. So I went again. Oh man, that was heavy. All right. Yeah.
It's a good single.
If I would have went for a second one,
Wasn't been bad.
I would have been super ugly.
Or at the bottom.
And, oh man, I was slower than a turtle who's cold. I mean, that was just terrible. But it felt really nice, 2 PRs in a row. I was really happy. But Glenn's over there doing 5x5 with 295, which is 10 pounds up. And he's rocking it. We adjusted his stance a little bit. He's been having some knee problems. Really found out that it's a hip issue. So gave him my hip circle. He's been working on that. Went a little bit wider. It's feeling a little bit better on him, but I think we've got some more work to do. But it was really good to see him really focusing on that knee and trying to make sure he's not hurting that. But I decided I had to keep going, so put 385 on there. And I got 2 sets of triples. So like I said last time, or earlier in this video, 385 for 2, I'm pretty sure was a PR. And then I got 385 for 3 after setting 2 other PRs, which I'm very happy about. And I'm positive 385 for 3 is a PR. And then I did it for another set. So that was nice. And then I tried doing a back off set with 245. And my back cramped up. So that was interesting. And yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with this week, with the exception of the diet. And tomorrow we start light deadlifts and benching with the bar. So hopefully that goes pretty well. I'm excited to do something. But that's it for this update. Thanks again for all of the support. And as always, go lift something heavy. Okay. Darn it.